This video is going to show you how to make a diagram like the one I have in this sheet for our texting and driving programming sheets. The first thing I want to do is I want to click the A that highlights the whole A column. You might have two different options depending on your computers for merging a column with all of the different rows. First, you can either click this button right here that says merge cells, or if you don't have this button right here, you can go to format and then merge cells, and you can choose to merge your cells vertically. And as you can see, all of that disappears. What I then want to do is I want to go to insert and then drawing so that I can make my drawing that I saw on this sheet. So remember what this line represents is the distance the walker has. So I can actually make that arrow first. If I click this line, I want to make sure that I am doing it as an arrow. If you hold down the shift button, what's nice about it is that it makes a very straight arrow for you. So since I want the walker to be walking down, okay, I'm going to make sure that I'm dragging the line down. What happens if I drag the line up is the arrow points the opposite way, and that's not what I want. So I want this straight line right here that represents the walker. And then what I'm going to then do is I want to draw 3 arrows on the opposite side that represents my car. Oops. I made my arrows a little bit too long, and that's okay. What I can then do is I can go over here. I'm still holding the shift button, by the way, and I can adjust the lengths of the lines and move them up and down as much as I want so that it all kind of lines up. Okay. So again, when I'm moving or I'm adjusting the lines, I tend to hold on to the shift button as I'm drawing or changing it, because what that does is it keeps the line straight for me. And then what I then want to do is I want to start to label these different lines so I can understand what they are. So I'm going to click on this text box, and right here, I'm going to write, this is the distance of the walker. So D walker. If you want to make it so that it looks like a subscript, you can click Command or Control depending on your computer, and then, oops, not period, comma, and it makes it go down. So there's my, oops, distance of my walker labeled for me. I can just leave that right there. I want to, so distance of distraction. So again, Command, Control, or Windows, depending on your computer, comma, makes it a subscript. So distance of distraction. There's that. Did I spell that right? My computer's freezing. Okay, so I can adjust that however I would like to. Another way that you can do it if you don't want to just keep making text boxes is you can copy and paste. So Control or Command C is copy, Command or Control V is paste, and then look, it's already formatted for me. And if I just click down here, I can change this to distance of reaction. And then again, Control C, Control V is paste. So remember, Control C is copy, Control V is paste. And then down here, I can change this to distance of braking. So for a better idea of what I am making, I need to pull in some images. So what I did is on this drawing function, I click this image button again, and I can actually search on the internet. So let's do cartoon cars. Oops, that's not how you spell cars. And I can pick whatever car I want. I'm just gonna pick this first one, and it is gonna paste it on there, and I can shrink it so I know that these lines right here represent my car. And then I'm going to click this image button again, and I need a picture of my walker. So let's do clip art walker. These are very interesting images. I'm gonna choose this one. It loads, I can shrink it down, and then I can move it over to this line. So, ooh, my person is very big compared to my car. And there we go. Save and close. And if you can see, I have to do some adjustments because my image is cut off. So I can pull this column out. Ooh, maybe a little bit more. And there you go. There is my diagram that I have. If you have something like this where your words are getting cut off and you don't like it, you can just double click again, and you can even pull your car down. My car is getting cut off, and then I'm gonna, it's weird, maybe do this so that my end doesn't get cut off. Let's see if that works better. Well, you can also double click and do something like that. Okay, well, my end doesn't want to, but you get the drift. That is how you make a diagram on Google Sheets.